When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Northwestern's offense takes the field. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked.
There he goes! Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get...
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game, because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations, but we can control finishing strong.
So Oregon's offense will have its first possession of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Oregon! They put the first points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And maybe he'll get back to the line scrimmage, but no more than that. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but did you see the hit this freshman took as he delivered the football?
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Northwestern right back to the line. Gonna sling it on second down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Looking for the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Perry. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Fleming. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 6th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get it. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Ducks! This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Snap from the gun on third down. Got out of trouble and throws. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quick completion on the out. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught close to the marker, it's Coleman. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Catch in the middle, it's Hill. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He'll bring it out. It's Douglas. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. On the option. He'll toss it. Runs through the tackle. And he is run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Off play action. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot. Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Ducks are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll run it from the gun. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Covey. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Trying the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. It's Grove. Across the 40 outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Washington. He's got the tight end. Knocked off his feet. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Boyd. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Pressure coming. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Bulldozes his way through. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 17. Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's going to take off. He's past the 30. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air. It's Washington. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Gonna try to... There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Boyd. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Northwestern. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, good good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll bring it out. It's Jefferson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Turning it on. Made a defender miss. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Little touch pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point number 1, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks, not missing a lot.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Defense.
Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Wagner. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Wildcats have this offense rolling. Pulls it and fires to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got it into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. On 1st and goal, let's see if Northwestern can score. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for room, it's Hill. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Moore. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying to get the corner. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Takes a handoff. It's Davison. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield, it's Washington. He wants a big play here late. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing